Well, thanks for joining me today. I thought you might enjoy a day of seeing what I do all day. Right now, I'm going to be going to the gym. I start my workout today a little bit later. I'm going at 8 o'clock. I usually go at 7. And I thought I'd just give you a quick show of what I do if you're interested. It's Friday. I don't have the grandkids, so I have all kinds of things in mind. So I'm going to show you how I work out, what I eat today, what I do in my spare time. And if it interests you, well, you're probably one of one. So I actually start off the day by doing some stretching at home. But what I'm doing now are just some squats. I'm holding, they call it the baby, but it's different amounts of weight that you make the squats a little bit harder to get up from. And I do 3 sets of these, and then I do something called a plank, where basically I hold my body really flat and hold that for 10 seconds. Then I twist with the same weight that I was using when I was doing the squats. These are really great for stretching your back. Then lastly, I use the leg machines. Now I do several sets of all of these exercises, and I think it's really a good workout. It looks pretty easy when you're looking at me on the screen, but this is pretty challenging by the end of it. I was pretty tired. Well, that was a really hard workout today. I really worked hard, but I feel fantastic. So I'm headed home. I got a lot to do today, so let's get going with the rest of our day. Well, I just got back from Lowe's and I picked up 5 big bags of this. It's an all-natural garden soil amend by Kellogg. So I am still working on getting all these weeds cleaned up and old plants, and still working out in this garden. Well, it's kind of a windy day here in Southern California, as you can see from the trees behind me, but nothing like yesterday. Yesterday just had these horrible gusts. So today I decided, after I finished that really hard workout, I came home and I made myself a blueberry smoothie with the Naked Whey protein powder. It was really delicious, and I was so tired I couldn't come out here and work right away, so I headed off to Lowe's. That's when I got those garden soil bags. And so now I feel a little bit more rested. I'm gonna weed, and my husband's supposed to join me out here shortly to just finish getting some things done. I have someone coming to help me on Sunday. I'm gonna rototill all my beds and rototill all the garden soil into the beds. I'm hoping I may manually do it. I don't know, we'll have to see how much time I have. And anyway, it's just, just having fun. In about an hour, I am going to take a break and go have some lunch. I'm thinking at this point, I just got some beautiful eggs over at Aldi, so I think I'm going to make some eggs and maybe make like a breakfast burrito or something like that for lunch. It just sounds really good and filling, which is what I need till dinner. So let me continue on. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm doing. I've got most of my beds done, actually, but several of these beds are already done. I do have some weeds that have come up in the rocks, which is very frustrating. And I learned a really good lesson this year, and that is I am not going to just leave my beds open. The year before last, I put tarps down over everything, and I didn't have any weeds grow. I actually put steer manure and chicken manure down at the very end of the fall season. I covered everything with tarps, laid wood and different heavy things on top of it, so that really composted into the soil really well. It was just a great way to do it. So this year, this is hard doing all this, all this stuff that came up, and it's not all weeds. A lot of this is flowers and flower seeds that came over from the one bed that I had so many flowers last year. And I love flowers. I'm still gonna do them. I just don't want every single bed to be full of flowers. My whole goal out here really is vegetable gardening. So I will keep going and I'll bring you back when we are having some lunch. How does that sound? I'll see you in a little bit. To show you this really adorable plaque that my friend had made for me. Isn't that cute? Welcome to my little homestead patch. All right, I just got in from my working out in the garden, and I'm gonna have some eggs and a low-carb tortilla for lunch. So I'm just gonna get these prepared and I'll be right back. I also decided to have a quick cup of coffee, so ever since I got up this morning, I have been working like crazy. I have, oh goodness, I started off my day working out, then I went to Lowe's and got all that soil, ended up going to the grocery store because it was right next to Lowe's, and then I came home and I've been working in the garden literally for like 2.5 hours. So it's kind of a late lunch, but I decided I'm gonna have some eggs. I've got everything all ready. I cooked 3 delicious eggs and I have a low carb tortilla. I'll probably stuff some of that in. I've got some onions that I cooked up with my eggs. This is just the way I like them. I like them a little over hard in the middle. And so I'm actually gonna rest probably for the next hour or so. And if I can get up enough strength, I think I'm gonna go back out there and keep working in the garden. I still have so much work to do out there, so I've pretty much devoted my weekend to trying to get as much of this done as possible. So right now, we're gonna eat. Well, I had every intention of making a really nice dinner tonight, and as you can see, this has been a really hard day. I went back out for a second time in the garden, worked a couple more hours, and I am done for the day. So my husband actually picked up Panera bread for dinner, and let me show you what he got. So I don't know if you've ever had this. It's like a chicken salad. I think they call it a harvest salad. It's a Mediterranean salad. It's got hummus and chicken, kind of a vinaigrette dressing. It is just really, really good. And anyway, that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. I am too tired to cook. And in all honesty, this just sounds really great. So as far as what I did today, you saw everything that happened today. Tomorrow, probably very similar. I'm gonna be working out in the garden all day. And so, anyway, tonight I'm gonna plan on either having a creamy that I split with my husband. Later, it's a high protein creamy, or I'll be having an apple with some tahini on it. So one of the two. I'm not gonna show any video of me in my pajamas because I don't want to scare you away from my channel. So anyway, thank you so much for spending the day with me and sharing what I eat in a typical day. And although it's not typical that we eat out every night at Panera, we do that occasionally. It's kind of our go-to salad when we're really wanting something good and healthy. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.